And it seems like Atlanta is one of those teams, guys, that's just good enough to be in the playoffs year after year, but not really great enough to contend for a championship. And it's a tough spot to be in the NBA. But if you don't have a superstar player, which Atlanta doesn't, it's just tough to get over the hump.
Just 5 on the clock. Papanikolaou. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Williams, number 14. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Well, if you're Atlanta, do you perhaps consider trying, Steve and Clark to make a move for a superstar player or get over the hump? Or how do you think it's going to play out, Clark? I'll start with you. How do you think this thing's going to go in Atlanta?
Well, Kevin, when you're trying to put the puzzle pieces together, you always have to consider making a move for an elite-level talent. But when you look at the Hawks, they've got enough good and great players that if they can keep them in Atlanta, one of those guys might blossom into that elite star and be able to take Atlanta to the next level, perhaps even to the final.
Number 15. Some solid defense from Harris.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. It's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here is Harris. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. It's blocked. Another shot.
Well, just the one make here early on. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Long. Six on the shot clock. Here's Spanoulis. Bangs home the trifecta.
You look at Lionel Hollins, and I'm so impressed with the job he's done. I actually played for him way back in 1988. He was an assistant coach with the Phoenix Suns. That was my rookie season. And he was just a really good guy to play for. Worked hard, has a nice way about him. Kind of a player's coach. Really has a good relationship, a good feel for his players.
Atlanta again missing.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Number 15. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And this Grizzlies team, up and coming in the West, certainly. You've got to give Coach Hollins, Steve, a lot of credit for their success.
Well, what he's done is he's given this team an identity and a style, and that's so important in this league. What Memphis is, they're an inside-out team. They're tough, they're blue-collar, and they're going to defend every game, and that really comes from their coach.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Pass to Long. Here's Spanoulis. That's good. He's got 5.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim. Well, with Zach Randolph going down last year and missing a significant amount of time, you knew that the Grizzlies would have to have some other players step up, and they sure got it from Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. Those two guys really upped their games, and I thought they were the key to Memphis having an excellent season.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. See, that's a big part of what makes the Grizzlies so good. They don't have a go-to guy, but rather just a wonderful collection, Clark, of good young players out of position.
And no real weaknesses either. There really isn't one area or position or style that they can't adapt to or play with, Kevin. And you like that about their team. Part of their success is just their ability to be able to match up with anybody.
Gaze checked in for Memphis. Bayless comes in for Long. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. The Hawks trail by 9. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Lionel Hollins. And Doris, what'd you find out?
He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin will see if they have what it takes.
Thank you, Doris. And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Atlanta. Number 10. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
What a start it's been for them from the field in this game.
You know what? It's early, but if they can keep shooting at this rate, Steve, they'll run away with this thing.
Here's Williams looking for his first bucket of the game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you look back to the offseason, and one of the quiet moves, I thought, guys, was Lou Williams signing as a free agent with the Atlanta Hawks. He was so good with the 76ers. Really was the guy down the stretch who would take the big shots for them. So I was a little bit surprised that Philadelphia let him go. But he'll be a good fit in Atlanta, replacing Joe Johnson.
And for Lou Williams, guys, he won't have to come in off the bench and be that combo guard guy anymore. They'll use him right from the tip, and he can just concentrate on scoring the basketball, which he does well.
And so here's Memphis. Unloads. Rebounded by Devin Harris. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Number 15. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
And we